Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request for Gray, who wanted the Pale Rider ground type in the colors of the Lancelot from Code Geass, and I hope I did well by that. I looked it up because it's been a long time since I saw any of that. Never did watch the whole thing. And yeah, I saw mostly a very bright gold with white and a tiny bit of red, which I could not get in the right locations on the Pale Rider relative to the Lancelot without making everything look weird. So I went for just a little bit on the skirt, which also made the ears turn red. So there you go. Probably should get some drops for that. But either way, I had not had a lot of success in the past running the Pale Rider with a beam rifle, even though beam rifle is, as I've mentioned, pretty much my thing. But I decided to go back to it just because this time the bazooka wasn't doing it for me, and I had a lot better luck this time. You will see me using the leg missiles a fair bit, but I try to use them a little bit less because I was kind of using them when I was too close to the enemy and getting myself shot down while I was trying to aim them. Because they are a full stop weapon. Same as this 180mm cannon, but you stand still a lot longer, and it takes a lot longer to stun. So it's very dangerous to just stand there and try and unload the missiles. It's something that really is best used for long range, and they do work at long range. Managed to sneak in a kill there, and again, that is the beauty of beam rifle play, in my opinion, which is that it is really good opportunistic play. You can't really hold the front line super strongly in a beam rifle main suit because your stunning requires that good 3-4 seconds of charge before you can swing it. But you can set people up for your frontliners by stunning them, and then you can also follow up once your frontliners have gotten someone stunned. You can sneak a shot in between a couple of your allies if you're a good shot and just do a little bit of damage here and there, or get somebody stunned and give your allies the advantage in a melee clash. I think it's a very supportive weapon to a certain extent, but again, a very opportunistic one because yeah, you can snipe some kills like a champ with a beam rifle, and I kind of enjoy it. But got that mud rock. But yeah, Pale Rider, I don't think I end up using Hades very much here, but it does perfectly well without it if you don't just plant feet and fire missiles like I was doing before. But yeah, it is a good suit. It can be used to great effect. And let's see, 5 minutes left. We've got a 500-point lead in this ace match. That's basically nothing, especially in an ace match. And ace matches, of course, at 3 minutes an ace will be selected, the highest scorer on each team. Their kills will be worth triple points. They will be worth triple points when killed, so behave accordingly. Got another kill, and it's looking pretty much like it's going to be me. I'm pretty sure it was, and I think I actually expected it in this one. So I don't always, and sometimes just I kind of cracked up a couple of people. I think it was with that "Oh God, I'm the Ace" video from a couple weeks back, because that was I got a couple of positive comments on that. Sometimes it really does feel like that. Sometimes I am trying to be the ace when I'm in a pretty good spot, when I'm feeling good about what I'm using, and I feel like I've got a good handle of how to use it, and I'm making the kills. I am looking forward to being the ace, because if I'm in that kind of groove, I can usually do an okay job of being the ace. And then there are times where just, please don't let the ball come to me, if you remember that episode of Tiny Toon Adventures. But yeah, and the Camphor, of course, again, very vulnerable pretty much to everything I've got. I forget if it has decent melee defense, but it has fairly weak legs and takes pretty good ballistic damage, possibly beam as well. But yeah, it's basically a light defense all around because it does the glass cannon thing very much. But let's see, 3.5 minutes left. We've got a decent lead now, and I am probably planting feet a little bit too close there using the missile launcher there, but yeah, I realized I was getting in too deep and decided to pull back towards the rest of the team. And now with 20 seconds left, it is time to see what else I can do. Right now, I should probably save that guy until after the buzzer, because I'm probably going to be the ace, but I'm just kind of trying to make sure I am, because like I said, I'm playing pretty well. I'm enjoying it, and also I kind of, I'm trying to get a good round here for this request. So being the ace would help with that. And man, I am saying a lot, but it is already after 1 a.m. just for the record. So it's a thing. Okay, got the assist on that, so that's a decent thing. And an assist for an ace is worth almost as much as a standard kill to anyone else. So let's see, time to pull back so I've got some defense and see where I can plant my shot, which is right there. And that's a kill. Yeah, so we've got a good lead, a 3,000 point lead, not insurmountable by any stretch, but decent. And right now I'm just kind of firing blindly, honestly, to suppressive fire, I guess is how I would put it. I'm just trying to keep them back. Because since we have a 3,000 point lead, or had a 3,000 point lead, just waiting out the clock would have been a good option. We no longer have a 3,000 point lead, so it's time to be a little bit more careful about that. That is, I believe, a G-line light armor. I have I have type advantage against that if I can keep it from killing me. Luckily, I do have a teammate in I think it's a Mudrock. Yeah, it's a Mudrock that is backing me up, and since G-line light has advantage, obviously they're going to go after that. That leaves a nice opening for me to get in there and do some heavy damage. Swing, and a kill. They're going to go and they're going to take the point, but honestly, since we need to kill the ace to minimize our point liability here, I'm not too worried about the checkpoint behind us being taken. I probably should be, but I'm not at the moment. As it is, just looking for a good shot. That was too early, so did not take. There's the ace. If I'd stuck around, I might have been able to get a good shot off at the ace, but the problem is, of course, the entire enemy team pretty much had line of sight on me. That's not great as the ace. As the ace, in something that can be relatively fragile with 4,300 hit points. But one thing I can be doing is making sure we keep the lead by hanging back here and going after the single target, because I can probably 1v1 them okay, especially since I'm pretty sure it is I think it's the G-line light again, so type advantage ho. Nope, did not get that shot, and it got a decent shot off on me. Luckily I've got help, and landed the tackle, read that one perfectly. And now, do I have time to switch to melee and kill him? Yes, I do. So there's another 1,300 points for us, which we needed if we want to win this round. So, gonna kind of move up and try and... they got the enemy ace. This is pretty much in the bag, so right now the best possible thing I can do is get away. So it is, I'm kind of trying to support the rest of the team, but it is much more important that I not die. So I am just backing off, because even if one of them dies, we will still win. If I die, we will probably not. So yeah, backed off, and yeah, it worked out pretty well, I would say. And that was fun. That was one of the better ones I've done lately, and the best Pale Rider round I've done in forever. 6,500 points out of 13,000, not bad. And let's see, 7 kills and not a single death. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Hope you are too, Gray. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I always thought it was weird how similar the Code Geass character designs look to Gundam Seed and Destiny, because, I mean, as I recall, the character designs for that are by Clamp. They are not by Hisashi Hirai, who did the Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny characters and can draw maybe 2 faces at most. It was a different designer, but it was just one of those things where everything it animated at Sunrise in that period wound up with those faces.